Ghana, Ghana, Lamborghini Minister, Mr. Gino Maleye, is crying that the cost of fuel in Nigeria is not allowing him, to run his Rolls Royce and all his expensive cars. After bragging that when it comes to Ghana and Nigeria, that it is just like, comparing Camry to Lamborghini.
My brother, comparing Nigeria and Ghana, it's like comparing Toyota Camry and Lamborghini. Lamborghini without full.
As Ghana educational system is, going to the next level, Ghanaian students building dialysis machine and also Ghana STEM school. Lovelies, Ghana, 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 Ghana. That was why I started this video with that song. But you're welcome to my channel. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, I talk Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. Do all by liking the video. Do all by subscribing to the channel. Let's listen to this senator when he said Ghana and Nigeria is just like, comparing Lamborghini and Camry.
My brother, comparing Nigeria and Ghana, it's like comparing Toyota Camry and Lamborghini. Lamborghini without full.
Now, a few months later, see him online complaining that he cannot afford to even ride this Lamborghini because of the cost of fuel.
The way fuel economy now, man, like say, I don't feel maintain this my cars again, or the fuel, you don't pay for 1,100 and something. Where I want that? So, man, all my Lamborghini, Ferrari, all these guys like the G63. Maybe once you press boom like this, one quality, I don't work. I know if I cannot survive it.
Normally, in a working system, is a senator supposed to possess the amount of luxury cars this man has? Is he supposed to possess this amount of cars? I don't know how politics is done in Ghana, but Ghanaians, please help me in the comment section. Is this how your senators come out and display luxury cars on social media? Don't worry, we'll come back to his issue. Let's go straight to Ghana STEM school. Yes, there is this model Ghana STEM school that is coming up in East Legon. It's a proposed Accra STEM Academy. You all know when it comes to education, this is one thing I love about Ghanaians. This one, I just love it about them. Education. I'm someone that believes so much in education because I know that when a country is educated, it reduces the amount of rascality and the amount of nuisance that a community will be, producing. This is a proposed site of the Accra STEM Academy. Ghana's Minister for Education is not leaving any stone unturned when it comes to education in Ghana. I've seen a lot of STEM schools projects springing here and there in Ghana, and many are saying it is free. Yes, although I've done my own research and discovered that yes, they're actually free from secondary to high school. And you all know when it comes to these STEM schools, the major advantage of any society having STEM school is that you will have graduates that are not just good in theory but are good in practical. And this is an example of some Ghanaian students of knust that innovated dialysis machine. The knust trust of board called them the real heroes. Let's watch what these boys innovated and then we come back.
Now, statistics shows that the number of hemodialysis machine in the country isn't much, and so mostly they are expensive. They are very expensive, and so this procedure is mostly being used the manual, continuous, ambulatory peritoneal dialysis, which we have automated. The traditional procedure is being used in the hospital, mostly for the children.
These three young students have flaunted their latest innovation, and they developed it to, address one of Ghana's pressing health issues. According to what they said, in Ghana, they have dialysis machine, but they are not enough. Many of these dialysis machines are either owned by the public sector, which is the government, and the ones that are owned by the private sector are not even enough for, people's use. You all know what dialysis machines are used for. When somebody is having all those things like kidney cancer, liver issues, and these things are becoming very, very prevalent in Africa. Maybe because of the kind of food we eat, or because of the toxic things in our environment. So these young boys that are just graduating from the university, because of how the university is so equipped, because of how the practical aspect is so equipped, and they are being taught that in school. Despite them just graduating from the university, they are able to come up with something as advanced as a dialysis machine. They built it because they want to also help to provide health care to patients with, kidney disease. Let us listen to them and hear how this dialysis machine works.
Get the inflow part where we use the gravity. So here you hang your dilated bags as my colleague is using. This is our dilated bag for practical purposes.
These three students have done beautifully well, sincerely. Martin Koitang, Theodora Grambre, and Benjamin Yeboah, they built this automated peritoneal dialysis machine. By the time we have more students building dialysis machine like this, it will make the work easier. It will also be a way to help the Ghanaian government to curb healthcare inefficiencies. Imagine them, imagine every student in Ghana building dialysis machine. Ghanaians will no now have to depend on the government when it comes to healthcare. I'm not saying the government will not provide healthcare, but you all know as population is increasing, the government facilities can never be enough. So by the time students are building things like this, it will also, reduce the pressure on the government owned equipment. So this one, I will say a big thumbs up to Ghana educational system. Like I said earlier, this STEM school is something that has always kept me mind blown, because I'm somebody in the health sector. I understand what it means for you to go to school and be able to practice what you studied when you come out of school. Let's go back to our Lamborghini minister. In a working society, in a working community, normally is a minister, or if you like, we call him a senator, be allowed to flaunt wealth the way many of our Nigerian politicians do? Because if you look at it closely, this is a taxpayer's money. That's why whenever I see them go to Ghana or go to some conferences or go to some meetings and start saying, oh, Ghana is doing well when it comes to education, Ghana is doing well when it comes to GDP, I get angry. Not because, I'm not happy Ghanaians are doing well. Of course, I'm very, very happy Ghanaians are doing well. Ghana doing well is a win for Africa. If Nigeria will not decide to put Africa on the land map, when Ghana choose to do it, I will celebrate them. Yes, a win for Ghana is a win for Africa. But where I get angry with them is that many of them that go to those programs, those shows, those talk shows to talk, they are the problem of the country. They are the problem. For example, I saw the recent Senate president of Nigeria going to say, Ghana has done so well in GDP. They are the ones holding the country down. Or to any place to talk, they keep Ghana in their mouth. Why can't you do what the Ghanaian politicians are doing that is keeping them on the roadmap? Meanwhile, you are the one holding down your country. You and your group of people. So that's why whenever I even see them talk, I don't even know what to reply them, because I'm like, I don't understand. What are you talking about Ghana for? You are a politician in your own country. What have you done to make sure that your country is also competing with the world? Or is it to come to podcasts or to go to shows and just talk Ghana? You have been given a position, implement what Ghanaians are doing in their country, in your own country. You say no. Our politicians say it is between them and God, sincerely. Because what this man now is coming to display, comparing Camry and Lamborghini, normally as a civil servant, is he supposed to have that amount of wealth to the extent of him displaying it around? What companies does he own? What businesses does he own? What farm does he own? What industry does he own to flaunt that kind of wealth? That's the kind of society we live in. But my lovelies, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. And Delicious Army here, it's all Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. Do well by liking the video. Do well by subscribing to the channel. I'll definitely see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.